Hey guys, Romie here. So please like, comment, subscribe. This is my review for If Loving You Is Wrong. It's either season 3, season 5, and the episode is what is this, episode 18 at this point? The parties just arrived. Now the episode actually starts off with the one, the only Kelly. Kelly's like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. As Ross is trying to hold her back, you know, Derek from Hit the Floor is trying to hold her back, and he's playing one of the cops on the show, and it was like, oh! And then they're like, I'm thinking, why are they holding their nose? There's a smell, but he wouldn't have been dead long enough for there to be a smell. I'm like, they better not have killed off this boy, because we know Tyler has no problems putting these kids in harm's way to set the mood. He has no problems doing that to set the mood. But they tell Kelly, no, here's what's going on. There's a gas leak. What? Yeah, there's a gas leak. I think it's a stove. The stove was left on. It's like, huh? Yeah, the stove was left on. But Kelly's like, what about you? No, he's not in there. We don't know if he's in the surrounding area, but what we do know is that the stove is on. He's not in there. Travis isn't in there. So then they're looking at her like, so you really went and left the stove on in the house? It's like, no, it's Travis. He's playing games. And us Ron's just like, look, we're going to find him. Don't worry about it. We're going to go and figure this out. I'm thinking, something about this just doesn't sit well with me. Something about it doesn't seem right. Something about it doesn't make any sense. And we move on from that. Because like I said, the cops are looking at Kelly like, we know you're part of this mess. We know it. We know. We know it. Have you set this up? Did you go and do this so that your son could go and appear to be kidnapped so you can mess with this kid? Because the cops are trying to figure out, can we really trust her? Can we really trust her? Is this the issue of she's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and just trying to pretend? Yeah, this is episode 18. Now, Alex gets interrupted by Pete because Alex is having a moment. She's doing the laundry. Pete comes in and tells her, look, there's some cops outside, because he went being nosy, like, what's going on there? And so he goes, gets his mom. She comes out, like, the cops? So she gets herself together. She tells them to go upstairs. Paisley's saying, no, Mom, you need to tell us what's going on. Pete was just like, shut up and go upstairs. Listen to her. I said, look at the role reversals here. But she was like, no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to fight amongst ourselves. Just go upstairs. So they go upstairs, and then a police officer is just like, knock, knock, knock. Hello, what's going on? Yeah, there's a child missing. A child missing. Because Alex, guilty conscious, she's thinking that they're there for her. No, this isn't about you. Everything isn't about you, Alex. So then Kelly comes over, it's just like, yeah, Travis, he went and he took little Justice. Took? But Justice, he's here. What do you mean he's here? Oh, he's upstairs. I'm thinking, Travis. Oh my god, this dude needs to be stopped. This dude's a savage. So he went, kidnapped Justice to free Kelly out, to get the cops to get called upon, just to bring the child over to Kelly's friend's house, who, as we know, Alex is out of the loop. So then when Justice comes over, Kelly's like, oh my god, oh my god. I'm like, I don't believe you, Kelly. Oh my god. Look. Travis can't be trusted. You can't trust him anymore. Mommy and I aren't friends anymore. You got it? Yeah, but what happened? Don't worry about it, boy. Just tell you got it. You can't go with him. You can't do anything with. Why didn't you call me back? Well, you know, I was with Travis. Did Travis do anything to you? This is the cops asking. No, it was fine. He went and got me ice cream. He always picks me up. No, he picked him up in the past. Recently, he wasn't doing that, right? Yeah, whatever. And so then he went back inside the house. Alex was trying to figure out what's going on. The cop's saying, no, Travis dropped him off? Yeah. So, do you think Travis is the threat? What do you mean the threat? Travis? He's a nice young man. There's no problems with him. He's good. He treats everyone well. I've never seen him act violently ever. I said, Alex, assess the situation. How your friends have your back and yet you're so dim-witted that you couldn't figure out for a moment, hello, why are they asking me these questions? Kelly looks pissed. She just told him never to trust him. I don't know. I would have been like, no, he's been acting a little shifty and shaky. I know they've been having some issues. So, I haven't seen anything myself. Doesn't mean that hasn't been happening. At least mix some truth with, be as truthful as possible, but at least assess the situation. But I can't go too hard on Alex, because at the end of the day, this is Kelly. Kelly knows that this man's cuckoo. Kelly didn't do her due diligence. It's not Kelly's fault that this man is cuckoo, but it is her fault the way how she responded to it. Instead of, being more assertive, me like, I need to protect my child, I need to protect myself and get out of here, do whatever I can, tell everyone I know so that I can get them all on my side, because these dudes ain't ish, sometimes these women ain't ish either. Instead, she played the waiting game. That is the one thing you don't do, and I hope people learn from this. This is a real life situation. Don't do what Kelly did. Please do not do what Kelly did, because I'm not about to victim blame, because she is the victim, and I want to keep that in mind. But Kelly's also dimwitted. That's how she's always been on the show, so that's why we have to take this with a grain of salt. Now, the cop, like I said, Officer Derek's looking at her like, so you sure you weren't making this up? Esperanza's like, look, you saw police reports. This man is crazy. It's like, oh, all right, if you say so. Now, I was trying to figure out what's going on. Well, Travis has been going and stalking Kelly and doing all these things to her. So he even kidnapped Justice. What? Yeah. And so now she has to go down to the police station. But I want my son to come with me. I said, I know Alex ain't ish. But one thing that we can say is, except for her own, she's been able to take care of the kids for the most part. Even though I will be in Kelly like, you see how she got her kid taken away? I don't want to take that chance. But at this particular point, I guess you have to leave Justice there, because it's better for him to be there than for... And imagine him be at the station and hear some things about his mom that he doesn't want to hear. Come on now. Police station, a lot of information is thrown out there, and that's just too much right now. So keep that in mind, that Kelly's going to be going off to the police station later on in this episode. Remember that. Next thing we know, Steven comes out of nowhere in a nice suit. I said, where are you going? Why are you in that suit? It doesn't make any sense. But he wants to go and talk to Ben. And he invites Ben to the office. Eddie gives him that you better not say a dang thing, Ben. He goes in there, and Steven's like, so why'd you come into my office, go onto the captain's office, go into his computer, sign in with his information, and don't lie to me, Ben, because Ben was lying. Don't lie to me as if I'm stupid, as if I don't know, because you did it. I installed an Anycam. Yep, right up there. I wanted to make sure I saw what was going on in this office for once. And so that was just like, oh my god. I can't tell you. I can't tell you what. Well, actually maybe I can. Eddie said that you were close. Close? With him? No, as in working together. What? Eddie told you that. Yeah, you guys, you're cool. You're a part of the clique, right? We compadres, right? I don't know. I just don't know. What are you talking about? Alright. It was Eddie. I said, oh Lord, Ben. Ben. Because Steven was saying, you know what, you're going to be fired pretty soon if you're not going to tell me. Well, here's how this goes. You can fire me all you want. Eddie will kill me. I'm not saying that, but that's essentially what I'm saying without saying it. So I need to know that you're a part of the circle. You're cool with him, and you're part of everything, right? Guadalupe and Philando. What? Oh, yes, I know them. They're our top runners, as in drugs. So it's like, okay, you're part of the circle. Eddie wanted me to go and search the information. I said, dang, is that easy, man? Okay. Eddie wanted me to go and search the information on Claudia. Why? Because he doesn't trust her. He thinks she's CIA. Is that it? Yeah, that's all. So then now he's like, alright, go and leave and tell Eddie to come in. And so Eddie's just like, what did you say? I didn't say anything. I said, Ben, why are you lying to Eddie? Eddie's going to find out in 2.5 seconds. So Ben was going to tell me that you're going and looking up Claudia's information. Well, I told you I had that covered, even though I showed you the information regarding her and the fact that she is clean. She is clean. She's clean where? I want to go and do my own personal information, Steven, because I don't know if I can trust you. I don't know if we're really in this together. Look, Eddie, we're going and doing things. So here's the thing. You're holding out on me. There's something you're not telling me. I need you to tell me right now. Oh, okay, fine. So there's an issue. What is? With the drug cartel. What is it? The Escadas. What about them? The old man? No, not the old man. It's the son, Julius. So what about him? I got into trouble with him. I had a bad run-in, and now, long story very short, now I have to go and, settle a debt. Settle a debt? Are you sure you're not trying to go and make money off behind my back? Are you sure that's not what you're trying to do? No, that's not what I'm trying to do. Are you sure that's not what you're trying to do? Yes. Well, what's the issue? See, he wanted me to kill a couple people. Kill a couple of people? Yeah, you know, Quan, Tilda, and Claudia. Why? I don't know why. But that's who he wanted me to kill. Oh, so you're the one that set up the shooting? No, it was Lucius's son. So you had Lucius's son, because you two are partners, go and kill... No, that was a freak accident. It just worked out. No, really, I didn't do it. Oh, okay. But, no, I really didn't do it. But now I still have to figure out the other two, because if I don't handle this, and quickly, it's going to be my butt. It's going to be my butt, and not wanting to be my butt. Not in any way, fashion. So it's like, alright, thank you for letting me know. But you sure, if you had any type of ties and make any type of money and moves, that you include me, right? Yeah, we cool, we compadres, whatever. Can I go now? Alright, you can go. Close the door when you leave. And he like, better not touch you at the same time. I'm gonna get you. Now remember, Steven's trying to figure out, alright, how am I gonna go and protect Lucian and make sure that he's not thrown under the bus, and make sure that we can get an in on the drug cartel. So now he finally has an in, because Eddie is his way in. Tariq calls his mom and essentially tells her, look, Kelly told me what you were doing. You need to back off. You need to back off quick, fast, and in a hurry, because Kelly's a good woman. Kelly's a good woman. She's protecting our son, taking care of our son. I didn't take the fall for her, Mom. You need to get that out of your head. I took the fall for him. I wanted him to be raised by a smart, strong, black woman. Now she's black. Now she's strong at times. It's that smart part. It's just that smart part. I just don't see it with her. Anyway. But he said he's doing really well in school. Do you even know that? No. Yeah, because the thing is, she would say, oh, well, I could have went and, taken care of him. No, Mama, I love you, but that was not going to happen. No. And because of that, he's saying you need to back off. All right, I'll back off. But how you doing? I know the court hearing's coming up soon, so I'm as well as can be. How you doing, Mom? No, I'm fine. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm fine. She's pissed. She's pissed. She's hurt. She wants her son to, her grandson to know his father. Everything that she wants isn't unrealistic. It's just that in this situation, her son took the fall for his baby mama. And you don't have to accept that. You don't even have to like that. You don't have to respect that. But she needs to back off a little bit. No, she doesn't. I'm thoroughly entertained when she comes around. So, no. I can't believe she's talking. No. So she hangs up, even though I'm like, did she have the phone upside down the whole time? Next off, we have Natalie. She comes over. She's going to the house. She almost makes her way into the house. But then Randall, of all people, comes out of nowhere. She's like, oh, so we're going to be neighbors. I want to ask you a question, though. Want to ask me a question? Why? I don't like you. I don't trust you. You're fake. You're fugazi. You're a liar. You're a manipulator. We don't see each other. We don't see each other. I have nothing for you. Randall says, oh, but what about Lucian? What about Lucian? Well, he went over to her house, and she told me that Lucian is the baby daddy, and that she was sleeping with him. I said, Lucian sleeping with Alex? No, I'm sorry. You must be confusing him with you, because there's no way. There's no way. And so Natalie isn't drinking the Kool-Aid until Randall goes and leaves, because Randall's like, I'm not lying. Cross my heart. Put everything on God. She said, well, the devil was deceitful and a liar. I said, you darn right. You right. You're absolutely right, Natalie. But I said, this is Natalie we're talking about. Natalie doesn't put anything past anyone. So now she rolls over to Alex. Says, oh, hey, Alex. What's going on, boo? What's going on? Well, how is everything? Yeah, everything's so... Did... Lucian come over? Well, yeah. What did he come over for? Well, he's just checking up on me, seeing how I was. Oh, really? And that was it? Yeah, that was all. And nothing else. Yeah, nothing else. You sure about that? Yeah, I'm sure about that. How are you? How's everything? Yeah, it doesn't matter. All right, but you sure about that? All right. So then she goes over to Lucian is there. He comes out of the house. He's happy to see his woman. And now Natalie wants to do 100 questions. Oh, so you were here all this time? Yes, I was. Yeah. And so Alex, Alex, Jesus, when that happened. Now Natalie wants to play 50 questions with Lucian. And so it's like, hey Lucian, how you doing? What you been doing? Oh, did you go over to Alex's house? No, why would I go over to Alex's house? Yeah, well, she told me that you went over to Alex's house. Oh, yeah, I forgot I went over to Alex's house. Yeah, what did you do? What did she say that I do? Well, she said that you went over and you wanted to go and check on the mail and see if... I said, oh, she is quick on her feet. Lucian. So, Lucian, you lie... Well, you don't necessarily lie for a living, but you're a police officer. You're more so used to getting information out of people, not withholding it to a certain degree. At least not to people that you really care about. Because this was tragic. You had that look of, oh, what? I said, oh, Lord Jesus, this can't be real right now. This can't be real right now. But Natalie was like, are you sure you don't have anything else to tell me? Are you sure you don't have anything else to tell me? Because I went over there, and when I talked to her, she didn't say that you went there to get the mail. So why are you lying to me? Are you sleeping with her? Am I sleeping? Are you sleeping with her? Where did that come from? I don't know. You going lying? You're going dipping in her house, dipping out? Hello? Are you? Look, Alex, Alex. Natalie almost lost it. I said, oh God, Lucian. Oh, so you have Alex on the brain. Oh, I see. I understand it. Here's how this works. I'm insulted that you would think I would cheat on you first and foremost, and then to do it with her? With her? With Pinto? I'm gonna go in this house. You're gonna go and collect yourself and figure things out. So then she goes back over to Alex's house and said, okay, this is cute and all, but are you sleeping with Lucian? Because this whole game that you're playing, like, you're doing too much right now. Wait. Yeah, are you sleeping with him? Did Randall tell you? Yes, Randall told me. What's the... Okay, so I have to confess something. So, here's the thing. I told Randall that Lucian was... Look, I didn't even know that. What are you talking about? I didn't even know that. Oh my God. Okay, you need to tell me really quickly before I go and pop off. Before I go and pop off. Alright. Just calm down. Look, here's the thing. I went and told Randall that when we had the court proceeding because I was about to lose custody of my baby. So in order to make sure that the identity of the father had to go and be checked, just to stall for time, I said that, oh, so you said Lucian? No, I said that I had multiple partners. I didn't know who. And of course, since I don't know any other black men, I just said Lucian to Randall when I was confronting him and also, alluding that we had sex. I know I'm wrong. I know I'm sorry. Don't shoot the messenger. You still love me. We're still friends. We're still close, right? Do you believe me? Why would I believe you when you went and slept with Marcy's husband? How can I believe someone who did that? It's like, oh, we're friends. I wouldn't do that to you, but you did that to Marcy and you were friends. Boom! Line of the episode. Period. And she said, you know what? You're trifling. You're gonna get a lot of people hurt with your lies. You keep doing this mess and see what happens to you. I know. No. You're gonna learn today. You're gonna go over there, tell Randall what he's gonna learn with the paternity test. Ain't no gosh darn paternity test. I don't care about that mess. You're gonna go over there and tell him right now. Can you do that for me? Can you do that for me? Because I'm about this close to really regretting the fact that I took your side. See, and this is my whole thing. This is what happens when you choose the side-ho side. Why would you go and defend this woman? Oh, because she's so weak. Oh, Randall, you're so wrong. Oh, Brad, how dare you? Marcy, you need to relax. Again, you saw all that neck... That stuff actually irritates me. You saw all of that? Yeah, that's how I felt. How dare you? You can't get too mad at her, Natalie, because this is the same woman that you defended. The same woman that you defended, so it's coming back to you in a very inconvenient way. In a very inconvenient way. Thankfully, you have a good man. Thankfully, you have a good man. Now she goes over because now she's to go and apologize to Lucian. Like, hey, look. Oh my God! Look at that! Lucian! Oh, he was like, focus! Don't you have something to tell me? Yeah, when I talked over to Alex. I'm sorry. Now, I will say this. Natalie had some reason to be like, what's going on here? This is some fugazi mess, originally. Because they wouldn't just go and tell her the truth. They wanted to go and make it a surprise. Because even Alex is just like, I can't tell you the full truth. I can't tell you why Lucian was over here, or what he, got from me. And it was like, I never spent anything more than 3 minutes. So then, while she's over there at Lucian, then she sees the place is beautifully furnished. I said, now, wait a minute. This doesn't look like some IKEA stuff. This looks like some Ashley Furniture stuff. I said, this is nice. But I said, Lucius is great and all, but he couldn't have just thought of this all on his own. He was paying attention to Natalie with everything that she circled in the catalogs. And she said, you paid attention to me when I did that? Yeah, of course I did, babe. You called me babe. And you did this for me. Yeah, and so then I was hurt. I was Kanye West hurt when you went and insinuated that I slept with Alex. Look, it's just been a crazy time, and I apologize. I know, with her, you got me, and I was thinking you were going with her. I'm not Marcy. I'm not concerned. I didn't choose the devil as my significant other. And so then, apologizes. Everything's great. She goes and she wants to look at the kids' bedroom. She's like, oh my God, yeah. And Lucian gets a call. It's Pete. Pete's just like, Mei Ling Su? It's like, okay, so what's up, dude? Well, I have this story to tell you. Dude, I was, in therapy, and there was this dude, and he was telling me how he works in our precinct and how he knows you. What? Yeah, how he knows you doesn't make any sense because they took him. They arrested him. It was crazy. And they were saying, it was like, what? Yeah, this dude was talking about how they're arresting him because he convicted, he went and shot someone, and he already had priors, so now they had to put him back in jail. What? Wait a minute, what was this guy's name? Joey or something like that? Oh my God. Lucian, you still there? Bro, you still there? Yeah, what's going on? No, it's just, dude, that's my son. Oh, word? I'm so sorry. I didn't know. Of course you didn't know. I didn't know. Do you know where they're heading? Yeah, he's going to be in ICU? Oh, okay, thanks. Dude, I'm sorry, I didn't know. I know you didn't know. Alright, so, yeah, I'll just holler at you later, alright? Yeah, cool. Natalie was just like, she wanted Lucius. She said, oh my God, you did all this. You did all this for me. I love you. I appreciate you. Why don't you come on this bed so that we can christen this house? Lucian had the look of, oh, I know if I don't tell her, she's going to hate me. I know if I don't tell her that her firstborn is in jail and that we need to act, that she is going to be pissed. So, Natalie. Oh my God, Lucian, you're the best. I'm so sorry I haven't doubted you. Natalie. It's Joey. He got arrested. Lucius extends his hand because, of course, he wants to go and support Natalie. She said, dang. It's just one after the other. We can't just ever have a break. We just can't ever have a break. Mind you, they cleaned up that area nicely. The fact that Lucian got that house cleaned, the smell out of that house, and also the block was nice and calm again. So Natalie didn't know that anything was going on. So now he goes and consoles her. It's just like, everything's gonna be alright. You know I'm a good one, so I got your back. But Kelly, she's at the police station because she needs to go and file a report. Guess who's there? Terrell's mom. Terrell's mom's there. And so it's like, okay, so I know I said to my son, but you're going to need to go and make sure that you have that house ready because he's coming out in a couple of days. Oh, I'm so happy for him. Oh, if you're really happy for them, then you'll make sure that he has a nice place to stay. I can't do that. I didn't even tell Justin. So when are you going to tell Justice? You need to give me back my key because I'm tired of you. I'm tired of you. I'm ready to blow. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go God on you. You trifling, you're a troglodyte, and I just can't do it. I don't care. Your son can stay with you. He's not staying with me. I said, oh, she got some bass in her voice. She wasn't playing. And I think Miss Diane knew that. She said, all right, how about this? When my son gets out, you tell him why that he's not staying with you. Okay, I'll do that. I said, oh, Kelly. Lord Kelly is just like, I don't have time for this. I don't have time for this. Even though you should have told him, because I'm sure he will make sure it had Travis handled. I'm sure that man, he seems like a good man. He'll have had Travis handled. Mind you, Randall, of all people, comes over to from Brad's place of business to tell Brad, you know, look, I'm dropping the case. I appreciate that you protected my son. Actually, he may not be my son because, you know, your wife, you know, the whore, Alex, yeah, she told me that I might not be the father. She had multiple partners. That maybe it was Lucian. You know, your buddy Lucian. It may be Lucian. So, you know, I appreciate you. I thank you for saving my son again. I'm dropping the case because now I don't have an issue with you anymore. I don't care if you're sleeping with my wife. I mean, I don't care about her at all. So why do I care about that? Brad's like, I'm giving you the countdown. I'm going to kill you in 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Okay, I'm out. I just want to say thanks. One of the few times I was happy to see Eddie. Eddie comes in like, oh yeah, dude, I just have to tell you about all the crazy stuff that's going. Oh, hell no. Randall? You thought, you're here? Yeah, I was just leaving. You thought you were just leaving. Eddie closes the door and locks him. I have something to tell you. I have a bone to pick with you. So that's it. Please like, comment, subscribe. We're finally getting back to the mess. GoPro